Hello and good afternoon, everybody. Good morning for some, good afternoon on the East Coast. I am Vihil Vigil, your International Women's Empowerment Business Coach, founder and creator of the Empowerment Empire, and I have been your super excited host for this last 3-day Confidence Masterclass. And I am so very excited to be coming to you today. We have had many inquiries about the live pitch competition that is happening today. So what's really exciting about the update for the pitch competition is this. So once this video concludes, you will have the next 5 hours to present your pitch in our Jefas Unidas Latina Entrepreneurs Facebook group, where we are currently going live. So I'm so very excited to hear all of your amazing business pitches. And then as you present your pitch, members of our community will be able to vote and give you their vote for the best pitch in the competition for the duration of today. So if you have 3 minutes and you would love to pitch your business to us, please either go live in the group or post a video in the group that is under 3 minutes. So I want to go ahead and now that we've got the pitch competition details laid out for you, I think, which is one of the most important things for today, but let's go ahead and do a recap of the last 3 days. I have the presentations for all 3 days pulled up, and let's do a super quick overview, because if you did not have a chance to join me and you haven't had a chance to watch all 3 videos, let's do a super quick recap so you know what we covered. And I think that it's just super important that we talk about confidence levels as we're coming into the latter part of this year, as we are going to be joining with colleagues and family members doing business mixers and holiday parties. We haven't really spent a lot of time close to people. And I think this gives us a good opportunity to talk about some of the feelings and some of the emotions that come up during this latter part of the year when we're gathering with people. We're physically a lot closer to people. Our boundaries might be being pushed a little bit, and we want to make sure that we have a graceful and respectful way to deal with that, to handle those situations. So let's see if we can do a share. Yesterday, in the past couple of days, we've had a lot of fun with some wonky stuff happening with our sharing. We have a new way of presenting. When you're presenting in Canva, there's like an app that you have to select when you share. Yep, and that's happening again today. So we'll do it here. You have to select your Safari app if you're using Safari. There we go. And now we're sharing the screen. Let me just check on the phone. Make sure that if you are catching me live today, that you are posting in the comments, say hello, tell me where you're from and what is your business. Go ahead and post your link to your business so that we know where to follow you and where to connect with you, because we will be doing a Latina Entrepreneurs Jefas Unidas holiday buying guide. So please make sure that you are sharing your business with us so that we can absolutely add you to our buying guide for the holiday season, and we can support one another, not only, emotionally and, through our sisterhood, but also by buying from one another, which I think is so very important, that we vote with our dollars, we buy from the other small businesses that we really want to support. I think it's so very important that we do that. So we are going to breeze through the first few days of the Confidence Masterclass that we have gone over during the course of this week. And I'm so very excited that you all had joined me on November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. We're just going to skip right through that slide. And confidence opens so many doors in life for professionals, for business owners, for entrepreneurs, for anyone who is trying to get somewhere in life. Having the confident level or the confidence levels to be able to speak up for yourself, to say what you want, to say what you don't want, to teach others how it is appropriate to treat you which is absolutely okay to do, how to say no when you're not comfortable with something. Confidence opens so many doors. And so it is one of my ultimate goals as a women's empowerment business coach to really infuse you with as much confidence as possible, especially as we're going into the latter part of this year. So these are the things that we covered over the course of the 3 days. What do you think you could accomplish more of with greater self-confidence? What exactly is confidence or a lack thereof? 3 things that I do to get through those feelings. Then we'll go over day 2 and 3 when we do a recap of them, because we're going to go really quickly. So the reason why we're doing this program free and live, and it's in our Latina Entrepreneurs Facebook group, it's also on our new Empowerment Empire YouTube channel, which I will post the link to so that you can check out all of the programs that have been uploaded, including the most awesome Business Women of Diversity Global Power Luncheon, where we had 3 phenomenal sisters collaborating with us: Cynthia Boyer-Trejo, Viviana Oropesa, Jeanette Ocampo-Welch, and yours truly, Miss Vihil Vigil. We all participated in bringing to you some really phenomenal tidbits of information, some massive morsels, some gems that you can incorporate into your life and into creating your legacy. And that was the big focus of the Power Luncheon for October, was the extension of your business after you have passed on. What does that legacy look like for you? So make sure to go check that out when you are liking and subscribing to our new YouTube channel. So that's why I'm putting this program everywhere. I've shared it to my personal page as well as the business page, so that you can take some time to review different ways to enhance and improve upon your confidence levels. Because with greater confidence, so many doors open for us. With confidence, we can effectively advocate for ourselves, for our businesses, for our professional lives, and ultimately for our families. We all know this. And of course, I look forward to sharing in all of these details. So we are zooming through the recap. And if you would like to really spend some time on the programs, I encourage you to do so, to rewatch the 3 days of the free masterclass program presented live in this group. So what do you think you could accomplish more of with a greater sense of self-confidence? You could absolutely do more. You could get up on that stage. You could call those 100 potential clients this month. We are still in the middle of the, early part of the month, actually. So, to end this month very strong, to really end your year on a super strong note, a very successful, positive note, make it your goal to reach out and call at least 100 potential clients to see if you could be of service to them, to make sure that they are aware of your programs. Do you have a Black Friday offer? We're going to be talking about Black Friday offers later on in the group, so keep that in mind. But you could accomplish so much with a greater sense of self-confidence, and know that you're not the only one who might feel a lack of confidence. 77% of the population do have a serious fear of public speaking. And the way that we get over that, we practice. So we talked about what is confidence or a lack thereof. It's used to describe a person's overall sense of self-worth or our sense of our personal value. Self-confidence can involve a variety of beliefs, such as the opinions of what appearance, beliefs, emotions, and behaviors. At the end of the day, it boils down to how confident you are with yourself, your career, and your relationships. Consider your beliefs of yourself. Remember that you are only in competition with yourself, that your sisters are your colleagues. We are here to rise each other up, to lift each other up. Some of the things that I do to get through the fear of low confidence, I like to prepare myself ahead of time. I like to practice ahead of time. So I practice by recording myself on a Zoom and then watching it back. So I get these inside looks on, is everything going well in my presentation? Is there something I would like to improve upon in my presentation? How do I react to curveballs being thrown at me? We talked a lot about when we are having a discussion, or when we are presenting, or when we are giving an interview, or anytime we are speaking. If someone throws a curveball at us by asking us a question that we don't know the answer to, how do we handle that? And my suggestion was that ask that person what is their name. Reach out to them afterwards. Ask them, what is your name? I would love to talk with you more in depth about this specific topic. But right now, let's continue on with my presentation. Or, that's a really great point. Let's talk more about that. I'd love to have an opportunity to do some more research so I can really speak from a level of confidence and form an opinion on the matter. So practice these sorts of responses, especially as we are going into the latter part of this year. We're going to be having lots of in-person conversations for business mixers, holiday parties, family gatherings, as we're coming close and in person with one another. Give yourself the opportunity to feel comfortable and confident in sharing in these types of responses that are authentically you, and that give you an opportunity to look into a subject matter that you might not be familiar with, so you can engage in these types of conversations that are outside of your normal parameter. And I always love this quote by Eleanor Roosevelt: "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." I think this quote spans the gamut of the things that we do here at the Empowerment Empire, where if you believe in your dreams and you are willing to work for them, that is where you will see the greatest levels of success, the greatest level of happiness for yourself. Like I said, we are going to be zooming through this. So if you are interested in participating in winning future prizes with the Empowerment Empire, such as books, such as coaching sessions, such as tickets to our quarterly power luncheon, grab some screenshots and share and tag me on Instagram at Empowering Vihil, or the official Empowerment Empire. We talked about this slide a couple of times. What would it mean to you to be able to consistently carry yourself in this life so confidently that it truly changed your life forever? What would that look like to you? These are the details of the pitch competition. So go ahead and screenshot this one here. The Friday, November 4th, today, the pitch competition details. I wanted to come on live here and present to you the overall presentation, or the overall idea of what I want to see from you. And then you'll have the next 5 hours to jump on into the group, go live, post a video of your business pitch. It's Fast Pitch Friday, so you get 3 minutes. Introduce yourself and your business. Use storytelling to interest your audience. Prepare a stunning design presentation, a slide presentation, using 5 to 10 slides. Respect your time frame. You will have 3 minutes. Rehearse and be prepared. End on a memorable note. Give us your authentic, beautiful, amazing personality, and then provide your contact information, of course, as well. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this share, and let's get rid of day 1. And let's look at day 2. Let's go ahead and share day 2's presentation. And for those of you who are not familiar with the use of Canva, we are going to be doing a Canva 101 here in the group coming up in the next month. So I will be posting information on how to sign up for that. So during day 2 of the program, I will get right to the set of slides. It was a great deal of information that we talked about. 5 steps to help build and strengthen your confidence, 5 steps to eliminate your insecurities and elevate your confidence. I will quickly go through these slides because this was a really big bulk of the program. And this is definitely, if there's one day that you're going to spend rewatching the video and adding your comments and your questions, it would definitely be on day 2, is where I provide to you a lot of strategies. So just quickly, 5 steps to help build and strengthen your confidence. Believe in your beautiful self. Know and appreciate your limitations and see them as opportunities to challenge yourself. Recognize your accomplishments, celebrate your small wins. When you celebrate your small wins, it continues your confidence level rolling, and you are able to then go and move forth in tackling those larger goals and those larger projects that you've been wanting to tackle. Visualize a confident version of yourself. When you're about to walk into a room, do your superwoman pose, do your big V pose, like stretch, get your personality going, get yourself laughing a little bit, because that's when your true authentic self just naturally comes through. So visualize a confident version of yourself. Whenever you're feeling a little nervous, or you're feeling a little low on the confidence level, and you're about to walk into a room and meet some new people or give a presentation, give yourself that opportunity to pause and build yourself up. Let them see your best self, not your nervous self. And then we went through 5 steps to eliminating insecurities and elevating your confidence. Number 1, stop comparing other people's strengths to your weaknesses. Celebrate everyone else's strengths. See them as opportunities to learn. See them as mentors, as those that you can aspire to learn from. See things that you might see as a weakness in yourself as an opportunity for growth, things that you need to learn, things that you need to practice, to build yourself up on. Number 2, like I said just now, use insecurities to your advantage. Look at any insecurity you have as a clue. Though not enjoyable, they are symptoms to a root cause. What is that cause? Recognize those thoughts, those feelings, and actions that intersect in different areas of your life that may be causing you some undue stress. I always say everyone should have a therapist, everyone should have a counselor, everyone should have a coach. So make sure that you have someone that is in your life that is helping to guide you, guide your decisions, helping you deal with insecurities and things that are bothering you. I think that's very important. Number 3, caring what other people think about you is good. Worrying about what they think about you is pointless. We are not going to worry about why the sky is gray. We are going to really focus on understanding our own selves, our own behaviors, and where we want to improve. Always be confident to be able to put your best foot forward. If those around you are not reciprocating that type of behavior of respect, of kindness, of putting their best foot forward, it is okay to change those that you surround yourself with. Absolutely okay. Number 4, you think people may know more about you than they actually do. Don't worry so much about others' thoughts, or that if you're not measuring up to someone else's expectations. What you should focus on is, are you measuring up to your own expectations of yourself? Do you have clearly defined goals to who you want to be from where you are today and what you want to continue to accomplish in your life and in your business, for your personal self, for your family, for your professional self? That's what you should really focus on. And then number 5, confidence comes from action, not outcome. So if you've been watching all of these videos in this group and you're feeling like, oh gosh, I could never do that, the first thing you need to do is counteract that with some action. If you decide not to actively participate in the fast pitch business competition today, then at least do it for yourself. At least take the opportunity to pitch yourself in a Zoom video that you record, that you only watch for you. And then you never know, maybe you feel like you're ready after you've done it for yourself a couple of times, after you've taken that opportunity to act, to do a pitch competition just for yourself that you can record on Zoom and watch back. Then maybe you realize you are ready. You are ready to post that video in the group. You are ready to go live in the group, and to give us your business pitch. Because how will we buy from you if we don't know who you are and what you provide? Your product, your service, and your awesome personality. We want to support you as an entrepreneur, as a colleague, as a sister entrepreneur of ours. So make sure that we know what you provide and how we can get it from you. And then I always like to share a little bit of a story, a little bit of personal information. So, as a natural introvert in the beginning of my speaking career, I was completely afraid of messing up in public during speaking engagements. I was afraid of being interrupted and asked a question that maybe I wasn't sure about and I didn't know. So then with planning and coming up with those phrases, those follow-up phrases, that if I wasn't completely confident in an answer that that I would give to a question, then I put together a phrase so that I could delay that response, so that I was allowed to do some research, form an opinion on the matter, and then share my true, authentic opinion with the person who was interested in having the discussion. So take that opportunity to really allow yourself to formulate those prepared responses that truly come from the heart, truly come from your authentic self, but that it really helps to build your confidence level. If you have this arsenal of responses that you know that you can give, that you have thought about, that you have formed an opinion on, you've educated yourself on, so that you feel confident in your responses to things that someone might present to you. And then, of course, share our information to Instagram and tag me at Empowering Vihil. Now, I'm going to go ahead and close this share, and we're going to quickly go through day 3. All right, next is a quick overview of day 3. Share here. Let's see, are we sharing the screen? And let's present. Okay, so during the course of day 3, we did a recap of day 1 and day 2, and I will also post the YouTube channel so you can go on there and you can like and subscribe, and you can watch the previous presentations as well as a host of all of our awesome programs here from the Empowerment Empire. If you have any questions in regards to presentations, definitely let me know. So next steps and more confidence tips. That was the focus of day 3. More confidence tips. Recognize what you're good at. We're all good at something, whether it's cooking, singing, doing puzzles, or being a great friend. Give yourself awesome praise for it. Build positive relationships by surrounding yourself with positive people. And be kind to yourself. Know that with grace, we will continue to thrive and continue to grow and become that amazing person that we are and that we are meant to become. So be kind to yourself in this learning process. Learn to be assertive and stand up for your convictions. Learn to start saying no. It is absolutely okay. My greatest example of this is when we go into family situations and there's perhaps a person that you don't feel comfortable giving hugs and kisses to, or you don't feel comfortable, or your child doesn't feel comfortable giving so-and-so a hug and a kiss. Do not force that upon yourself. Do not force that upon your child. Allow yourself and perhaps allow your child, if you feel comfortable in sharing an affection with someone, then that's when it's okay. If you go with your gut, if you're feeling uncomfortable with that, don't do it. It is okay to say, oh, thank you, I'm not doing hugs today, but it's really nice to see you again. Or someone comes in to shake your hand, maybe you're not comfortable with handshaking just yet, or you just don't quite know people well enough to feel confident in shaking their hand, then just say, oh, thank you so much, I'm not shaking hands, but it is really nice to meet you. I would love to get to know you better. Come up with an authentic response that is true to your personality and your nature, so that when you say no, that you do it with grace, you do it with kindness. You are still putting your best foot forward, and in a way that helps to alleviate the other party involved from feeling uncomfortable, helps you to not spruce up an uncomfortable silence because you just acknowledge the fact, oh, thank you, but I'm not really giving hugs and kisses today, but it's so great to see you again. Done. Give yourself regular challenges. Set confidence goals. We talked about this a lot yesterday, where when you set up a goal for yourself, there's always like the bare minimum accomplishment, then there's the goal that you are going to accomplish, and then there's the stretch goal. So when you have an opportunity to accomplish your goal and then stretch it a little bit further, do a little bit extra, or get started right away on the next level or the next goal, the next step, that's when you're stretching your goals. So give yourself regular challenges, stretch your goals, make sure that you are always, trying to expand on your comfort level in a way that you're going with your gut, you're going with your feelings of comfort level, but you're also challenging that on a consistent basis to help you grow personally, help you grow professionally. I am a huge person on goals, so setting small goals will help you to start achieving those larger goals, whether they're confidence goals, travel goals, business goals. When you are celebrating those small wins, you are able to keep that momentum going to accomplish those larger goals in life. Begin in your comfort zone and stretch to areas outside of that regular zone to keep you learning, to keep you experiencing new things, and finding greater interests to keep you growing and moving forward in a positive direction. And then, of course, here are the continued details for our pitch today. So I'm super excited to be able to share in the pitch competition for the next 5 hours. Feel free to go live in the group, as well as share your videos up to 3 minutes, and we can all vote on, for all of the members in the group, if you are voting for your favorite pitch competition, just go ahead and put in the comments favorite, and then we will tally up all the favorites, and then we will announce the winner at 5:00 p.m. Pacific time in this group on who is our pitch competition winner. So what I also want to do here is take this opportunity to talk about next steps. I want to make sure that you have an opportunity to see what else we have going on here at Therapeutic Empowerment, which is my women's empowerment business coaching side to the Empowerment Empire. And I want to invite you to participate in the next Empower You program. So what I'm doing here is I want to prepare you, because I do have a phenomenal Black Friday program that will be launching very soon here, and it's our Empower You program. So I shared with you the website yesterday, women'sempowermentcoach.us. You could see it right down here. You can go online to check out the elite coaching programs. And if you're not familiar with Therapeutic Empowerment, it is my women's empowerment, health, wellness, and business coaching, where I work with women ready and willing to put themselves first. We always put ourselves on the back burner. This is your opportunity to put yourself first. I work with women willing to work through past disappointments, traumas, setbacks, and be willing to be done with always putting ourselves last. We embody trauma-informed coaching within the Empowerment Empire. We understand, as I have personally experienced, setbacks, traumas, things that have brought you down, that force you to even work even harder to build yourself back up. The focus of Therapeutic Empowerment is to help women address those specific barriers, emotionally heal, mentally energize, and embrace their inner strengths. And coaching with me will help you to improve on your professional development and or help you build and continue to grow your business. I am super accountable for those goals of yours that you want to accomplish. So if you're looking for someone to really help you define the goal, create an action plan to get you there, and then keep you coached through the process so you are accomplishing it, then perhaps therapeutic empowerment programs are something for you. So again, the pitch competition details you will have until 5:00 p.m. Pacific time today to post your fast pitch on this Friday, November 4th. You will have 3 minutes to talk about yourself and your business. Use storytelling to keep us interested. Prepare a brief, stunning slide presentation. Respect your time frame. Rehearse and be prepared. End on a memorable note, and make sure we know how to get a hold of you. So I wanted to go ahead and talk about our prize winners. So let me get over to Instagram. And I want to see the amazing, amazing women. I've got all of these fantastic women who have been sharing, who have been posting. Okay, let's get to those prizes. So the 2 prizes for the most engaged and for the Instagram tags is a copy of 100 Fantastic Affirmations to Inspire You, my fantastic book that we have been reading, which we will continue with in our countdown of the last 100 days of 2022. That countdown will continue on Monday. So that's very exciting. And then a copy of, so the copy of the 100 Fantastic Affirmations to Inspire You. One goes to our Instagram winner, and one goes to our pitch competition winner. So whoever wins the pitch competition today, you also get a copy of the book. And then, of course, the second prize is a $1,000 credit for therapeutic empowerment by the Empowerment Empire. So you can go through and sign up for one of our coaching programs with $1,000 off. They typically run around $5,500 for the full 6-month to 12-month coaching programs. That will be increasing after the new year. And this lucky winner will be able to receive that $1,000 credit off of the regularly priced program. As I talked about earlier, we will be doing a Black Friday special where the Empower You program will be significantly discounted. So keep an eye out for that. If you've been wanting to work with me in Empower You to do a 6-month or a 12-month one-to-one coaching program, it's a phenomenal opportunity to work directly with me on setting those goals, creating those action plans, and being coached all the way through it to the success of your business. Keep an eye out for when that launches. That will be coming up here in the next couple of weeks. And then the winner of the pitch competition receives that free ticket. It's $155 value to the quarterly Businesswomen of Diversity Power Luncheon scheduled for 2023. The first of which is March 9th in Sacramento, which is going to be a hugely collaborative program with 5 phenomenal women, Stephanie Mears, Sonia Hassie, Joey Kaya, Christelle, who we all have seen her information here. I want to just check, making sure I'm getting all of my information. There we go. And so Christelle Fernandez is going to now be one of our collaborators, which I'm super excited for that to happen. So we're bringing in women from all around the United States. Jeanette Ocampo Welch, Joe Welch is coming in from Boston. She's going to be helping with the development of the program. So we have women from coast to coast coming together for the March 9th Power Luncheon in Sacramento. So stay tuned for details on that as well. So I am going to stop the share. And I want to thank everybody so very much for your participation in the program. I want to go ahead and announce Liz Armstrong. Liz Armstrong is one of the new members of Latina Entrepreneurs Facebook group. She's been super engaged. And so Liz, I will reach out to you to get your shipping address because you are the winner of the 100 Fantastic Affirmations to Inspire You. So I will get this shipped out to you as soon as I get your shipping address. And then Heather Bravo Martinez, My dear Heather Bravo Martinez, who has been actively posting and sharing on Instagram. She's been super engaged. She is our $1,000 winner for a program with the Empowerment Empire through Therapeutic Empowerment, our women's empowerment coaching arm of the Empowerment Empire. I'm super excited for our phenomenal and fantastic winners. So make sure, Liz, I will reach out to you to get me your address, and then I will reach out to Heather Bravo Martinez in regards to how we can get set up utilizing your $1,000 credit for one-to-one coaching with me through Therapeutic Empowerment to get your businesses off and running and in the right direction. I am so grateful and thankful to all of you phenomenal entrepreneurs in our Facebook group for following along, for sharing, for connecting, for continuing to be the awesomely supportive sisters that you all are. I can't wait to see all of your business pitches coming up. I will go ahead and also post a separate image with the details of the pitch competition. It starts at 11 a.m. today, Pacific, 11 a.m. Pacific time. So in about 15 minutes, you can go ahead and start posting your videos or going live in our group. And then you have until 5:00 p.m. Pacific time today to wrap those up. And then if the presentation that you watch as a member of the group is your favorite, comment fave or favorite, and we will tally your votes so that we can go ahead and acknowledge the awesome winner. I will come on live here this evening and announce that final pitch competition winner. So I'm super excited to learning all about your awesome businesses in our group, whether they're products or services. I can't wait to hear more about you. So with that, I am Vihil Vigil. I am a women's empowerment coach with Therapeutic Empowerment, founder and creator of the Empowerment Empire, your gracious host and admin here for this particular Facebook group. I will post all of the things that I mentioned throughout this conversation, our YouTube channel, the information for the pitch competition, and then of course, how to take a look at the Empower You program. Keep an eye for that, and then keep an eye out for the March 9th Business Women of Diversity Power Luncheon in Northern California in Sacramento. We are coming back to you for the Q1 Power Luncheon of 2023. Have a fantastic day, everyone. I look forward to your pitches and continuing to support all of you in your ventures. Have a great day.